Here is the brutal truth about the situation most students find themselves in. The world promised you that getting into university would unlock financial security. Study hard, get the degree, land the dream job. That was the deal. But the economy shifted, the job market shifted, and the rules changed while you were still playing by the old ones. Students who understand this reality right now are doing something about it. They are not waiting for graduation. They are building income streams while they study, and some of them are earning truly life-changing money before they ever walk across that stage to collect their degree certificate. Let's start with the one that has the lowest barrier to entry and potentially the highest ceiling. Creating short-form video content on social media platforms. Before you roll your eyes and say everyone is doing this, hear me out. The competition between major platforms right now is absolutely fierce. Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, they are all desperately fighting for your attention, and the way they win that fight is by paying creators to produce content that keeps people scrolling. The platforms literally need you. Some creators are generating hundreds of thousands of dollars monthly doing this, and the beautiful thing is you do not even need to show your face to do it if you want. The key ingredient is understanding human psychology. What makes someone stop scrolling? What creates a hook strong enough to pull a stranger in within the first 2 seconds? Study this obsessively. Every time you stop and watch a short video, write down exactly what made you pause. Build a library of patterns. That library becomes your secret weapon. The window for these kinds of crazy payouts will not stay open forever, so moving quickly matters enormously here. Now let's talk about something that takes a completely different set of skills but can be just as powerful. Online coaching. Here is what most people get wrong about this idea. They think you need to be a certified expert with years of experience to charge people money for coaching. You do not. You just need to know something that other people desperately want to learn, and you need to be able to deliver it in a structured, personalized way. Fitness coaching is the obvious example, but think broader. Productivity systems, language skills, study techniques, music production, content creation, financial literacy basics. There are students right now charging hundreds of dollars per client for monthly coaching programs in niches most people would never even consider. The key differentiator is personalization. Generic online courses are everywhere and people are tired of them. When you offer something tailored specifically to someone's goals and situation, you create something genuinely valuable. Start with one client, over-deliver beyond what they expected, and let word of mouth build your client list from there. Third on the list is AI animation and visual content creation. Artificial intelligence is genuinely the biggest technological shift since the internet arrived, and most businesses are still sitting on the fence about adopting it. We are right at the early stages of mainstream adoption, which means anyone who jumps in now and builds real skill will be positioned ahead of the enormous wave that is coming. Online creators are multiplying rapidly and they all want their content to look premium and visually distinctive. Learning to use AI tools to create animations and custom visuals for these creators can realistically earn you $8,000 to $10,000 monthly once you build a solid client base. The startup cost is almost nothing. What you are investing is time and genuine curiosity about how these tools work. Side hustle number 4 is one that requires slightly more financial preparation but has genuinely extraordinary profit potential. Reselling luxury goods. The global luxury resale market was valued at nearly $40 billion recently, and it continues growing at a remarkable pace. Social media culture has made designer labels more desirable than ever, particularly among younger consumers, and a growing segment of buyers specifically prefers buying pre-owned luxury items for both financial and environmental reasons. Getting started requires learning to authenticate products, understanding which brands hold their value and which do not, and developing an eye for condition grading. Brands like Louis Vuitton and Chanel tend to retain value exceptionally well. You can grow your customer base entirely through social media content without spending on advertising, which keeps your overhead lean while you build reputation and expertise. Let us talk about Discord server building because this one genuinely surprises people. Discord has evolved from a gaming platform into a versatile community hub used by businesses, educators, investment groups, sports teams, and creators of every kind. The problem is that the people who need these servers most often have absolutely no idea how to build and manage them effectively. A young person who takes 2 or 3 days to properly learn the platform can position themselves as the expert that these businesses desperately need. Starting at around $250 per client on monthly retainer, landing just 4 clients puts you at a solid $1,000 monthly. The real skill is not just the technical setup but understanding community psychology and what makes people actually want to show up and engage inside a server. Number 6 is online writing, and I want to be very clear about what kind of writing actually makes money. We are not talking about fiction or personal essays. We are talking about copywriting, which is essentially salesmanship delivered through words. Businesses pay extraordinary amounts for writing that converts readers into buyers. A single well-crafted web page or email sequence can dramatically increase a company's revenue, and skilled copywriters charge accordingly. Some charge $50,000 for a single page when they can demonstrate that their work will generate far more than that in return. The path to getting here starts small. Blog posts, social media captions, scripts for creators. Build a portfolio, get testimonials, and then raise your rates aggressively as your results speak for themselves. The hard part about writing is not learning the rules. It is developing the focus to actually sit down and do the deep work consistently in a world designed to constantly distract you. The final option worth mentioning is AI-powered dropshipping. Setting up an online store has genuinely never been more accessible. Tools now exist that can build a complete store, identify trending products, handle product listings, and even automate shipping fulfillment almost entirely. The core challenge is marketing, getting real customers to actually visit your store. Micro-influencers with 10 to 50,000 highly engaged followers consistently outperform larger accounts for driving actual sales, and partnering with them is far more affordable than most people assume. Start with one niche, test 1 or 2 products, reinvest early profits into scaling what works. Here is the mindset piece that ties all of this together. Every single one of these side hustles shares one common requirement. You have to start before you feel ready. The students who are already winning did not wait until they had the perfect setup or the perfect strategy. They picked something, they started messy, they learned fast, and they built momentum. Your degree is valuable, but your financial future should not depend on it alone. The best time to start building income was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Pick one thing from this list that genuinely excites you, commit to learning it deeply for the next 30 days, and watch what happens. If you want to know exactly which of these has the fastest path to your first $1,000, I have broken that down in detail in my next video. Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss it, and drop a comment below telling me which side hustle you are starting first.